There's been multiple denials. You go through a range of emotions. You shake your head at first. You can't believe that they're denying treatment. Some of it is trivial as getting a prescription filled. Go to the pharmacy to get a prescription for a medial pack, just simple little prednisone. And the pharmacy says, nope, it's got to be approved. And so they're waiting for the approval. And you keep going back. And then 9 days later, they say, okay, well, we denied it. And the pharmacy is saying, we're sorry, we can't, do that. So finally, at that point, I say, all right, well, I need the medicine, so I'll just pay out of pocket. And find out they go through all that, and it was a medicine that cost $5. I had surgery, which eventually was authorized. And when I was getting ready to get discharged, they sat there and said, okay, they're going to fill my prescription there at the pharmacy, at the hospital, so I could have the prescription to take home after I get discharged. And they contacted me to inform me that, I'm sorry, but they couldn't get the prescription authorized because the insurance company told them that the doctor they didn't recognize the doctor who wrote the prescription, but 2 days earlier, they authorized that doctor to perform surgery on me, but they wouldn't authorize a $25 prescription that I ended up having to pay out of pocket. I've had records that have been sent out to be looked at and not having even been examined by a physician, and that person will make a determination on whether or not they agreed with the treatment suggestions from physicians. And these are parties that have not even, haven't even examined me in any way. The rationale to deny it wasn't even wasn't even valid. And their rationale that they had listed out, it contradicted itself. But that was still sufficient enough they went to where they had previously authorized me to at least been seen and have treatment on my back. Authorized injections, then the physician wants to do surgery, they denied it, and then after that, not only denied treatment as a result of it, but I couldn't even be seen by the physician for any form of treatment for my back, and I had to pay out of pocket just to go back and see the doctor. This went on for over 18 months. The attorneys were moving forward. We had an informal conference that included the Department of Labor. The recommendation from the Department of Labor was that I do have surgery. It was medically necessary. So approximately 16 months after the doctor had originally made the recommendation, they had a hearing that was scheduled. 2 days before the hearing, the insurance provider agreed to authorize the surgery and for my treatment. And so subsequently, couple months thereafter, or shortly thereafter, I was able to finally have surgery. On 2 different occasions, I ended up bleeding and was not aware of it, that I was bleeding internally. And the last of which, it got to where my blood pressure was starting to bottom out, and I was extremely dizzy and ended up going to the ER. But on both occasions, I ended up being hospitalized and having blood transfusions, all based upon an ulcer that was actually caused by the medications that I had been receiving previously.